Hello, I'm Rev Myron Jones. I'm a minister with Pathways of Light. And today I want to talk about A Course in Miracles. And I'm working on the lessons this year, as I do every year. So today we're on lesson 303. And first I'll read the lesson. The Holy Christ is born in me today. Watch with me, angels. Watch with me today. Let all God's holy thoughts surround me, and be still with me while heaven's Son is born. Let earthly sounds be quiet, and the sights to which I am accustomed disappear. Let Christ be welcomed where he is at home, and let him hear the sounds he understands, and see the sights that show his Father's love. Let him no longer be a stranger here, for he is born again in me today. Your Son is welcome, Father. He has come to save me from the evil self I made. He is the self that you have given me. He is but what I really am in truth. He is the Son you love above all things. He is myself as you created me. It is not Christ that can be crucified. Safe in your arms, let me receive your Son. That is such a beautiful lesson. I wasn't really feeling inspired this morning to write about this in any particular way. Something that I do every day with the lessons, but nothing came to me. So instead, I went back and looked at some of the things I've written in the past. And this one is the one that feels most true for me today. I wrote it a few years ago. I am so deeply touched by this beautiful lesson that I hardly know what to say. I'm transfixed by the idea of birthing Christ within me today. As I read it, my hand went to my heart, my mind to the center of my being. He is what I really am in truth. Yesterday, I received a message answering a question that was in my heart. I wondered, what else do I need to do to awaken? And this is a message that I received. You are in complete control of everything. Just let go of your desires to be anything less than what you are and move forward into the light. Today I read this lesson and I contemplate this extraordinary intention to prepare a home for Christ. And I welcome him to be born again in me today. I can't remember how I used to spend my time before I knew who I was. I also found a message I received a few years before this, when I was struggling with believing in myself. And here's a part of that message. I started out by thinking how beautiful this lesson is. In fact, it made me cry when I read it. And I hardly knew what to say about it. I mean, what could I add? So I said, I will only say that I'm willing to allow the Christ to be born in me today. I'm willing to set aside, with the Holy Spirit's help, all that I've chosen that is not Christ, so that the Christ can rise in me and take its proper place. I'm willing to welcome the Christ and prepare his place by continuing my daily practice and by renewing my vigilance for those thoughts not in alignment with the truth for as long as I need to. I'm willing to be what I really am in truth. And then I asked the Holy Spirit, what would you have me know about this lesson? And this is his message to me, or at least it's an excerpt of the message that I received. Do not be afraid to accept the truth about yourself. Claim your grandeur without hesitation and without fear. The ego mind will argue for your smallness and will call you arrogant and foolish. Do not listen to this voice. When I guide you to say a thing or do a thing, do not doubt it or question it. The ego will say, who do you think you are that you can do this thing? There is nothing above you, child of God. It is not the ego in your mind that claims these gifts, but the truth. It is your true self. It is God through you that does all things. You do not fully accept this identity yet, and this is why you must allow me to guide you, and why you must allow me to work through this body as you, because I am you. You are not without help as your mind makes this transition. God's angels do truly surround you. If you knew the help you have, you would laugh at the ego's doubts and fears. When you fully accept your true identity, you will have no doubts or fears. In the meantime, listen to my voice. Ask me many times during the day what I would have you do. Accept my direction in full confidence that what I give you to do, you can do. That message was so important to me at that time because I was so full of doubts and fears. I didn't think I could do this. But it's messages like this that came through me in my meditative writing that helped me to step into this identity. And this message, this message is for all of us, all of us. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I'll talk to you again tomorrow.